Um, Especially if you're working on a larger company,
Mhm.
chances are that project may lie around more than one countries and more than one time zone. So
Yeah.
you might be collaborating with a team, one sitting in India, one sitting in US, one sitting in UK. So it's a multinational collaborative effort.
Right.
So, and you will also be working on various time zones and more importantly, various cultures.
Right.
So the way you communicate on the phone, the way you write your emails, everything becomes more important. It's not just technical skills that help. You'll have to have that full package with you.
Mhm.
So in order to be effectively communicating with your client and take the project forward, you need to have much more than the technical aspects also. That's why in the time of an interview, it's not just your technical skills that's been tested.
Mhm.
The cultural fit is as important as your technical skills these days. So wherever you go for an interview, there is a behavioral round towards the end where they'll give you these scenarios. Okay, you are into a project where the client is saying this. How do you tackle this? So they will put you in certain scenarios and see how you are responding. So you might be the best coder in the world, but then so long as you are not a team player, it
Yeah.
still wouldn't benefit for the company.
Okay.
So it's much more important to be a team player. And when it comes to the non-IT aspect, sometimes you need to work on, say, virtual machines. You won't be getting your laptops, so you need to sign into a remote machine and you'll be working from that. Sometimes you will have to sit on areas where your mobiles are not allowed. You've got a lot of restrictions. You don't have admin access because the client doesn't want to have admin access on those machines.
Mhm.
So those are challenges that you need. So because of that, you may not be able to run certain things on your machine.
Right.
Certain things needs admin access. For that, you will have to raise a lot of requests, wait for a lot of time, call up the IT support and see, okay, when is this thing getting resolved? So you will have to constantly do that follow up to get these things done. It's not just your project and your stuff that is on question. So there is a
Okay.
lot of other factors which is getting involved in between.
Right. So from what you're saying, Harry, it's not just about your technical ability. You also have to be good with and able to navigate these situations with people. So you
Yep.
need to have the soft skills as well.
Yeah, and from the challenges perspective, especially from the developer side, always keep asking the right questions.
Mm.
And more importantly, learn to say no professionally.
Mm.
And always commit on things which is possible. Convey those things to your managers on what is possible and what is not. And always set a realistic expectations. Sometimes the manager or the BA or the client may not be understanding the full picture. It's the developer who is developing, so he knows what is possible and what is not.
Mm.
So he should be in a position to say, boss, this is possible within this time frame, or else you give me another extra 2 weeks.
Right.
So it's the steering is with you, so you need to steer it in a way that makes sense.
Got it.